Okay, in case you didn't know, was that a good one? Was that a good accent? Did you click? You didn't click off yet. Sometimes I just straight up hit stop once I hear that accent. I love it when British guys try to educate Americans on American shit. By the way, I don't know where this is made. I just know we use it in America. But so this is exactly what it says it is. It's a penetrant, but it's also a catalyst. Catalyst, I don't know the official definition, but it like changes rust into something else. It like renders rust into like a non-binding powder, basically, and with no surface tension. So surface tension, keeps things from going anywhere sometimes, and that's what rust will do when it grows in between bolts and the things that you're bolting things to. But one thing, I don't know if you guys remember rust. What's it, rust mort? I think it's called rust mort. You'd paint your car back in the day, and anything that was already eaten with rust stops. It's rendered completely useless. It doesn't grow, and it makes it easier to clean up. I just did about 30 seconds of this on some rust on a wheel, and so much came off. But I'm going to let it sit. Just a small, I know what it does to other things. I've been using this for a long time, but I just want to make a quick video, and I'm going to pause this. I'm going to come back. That was just barely any, just a drip. I'm going to get it level so it doesn't try to run on me. But look at what it did to the chrome. So here, let me give you an example of what I already wiped with a dry paper towel. And you see the hazy. It's hazy. Well, and you come over here, and there's a really big shine to it. I mean, I hit that hard after I just 10 seconds, 30 seconds of this stuff on there. And it's a good cleaner for chrome. So chrome bumpers, you get little specks. Clean your chrome with this shit and then buff it later. But just treat it with this. Hands down, dude. Let it sit on rust spots overnight. I did it in a hinge in my truck. Imagine your latch, your latch. I said hinge. Latch is right here, and the hole's right there. So the hinge is in there somewhere, and having a surface tension problem, ironically, with the hook hooking onto that loop, and it's resting on the bottom of the hook. So trying to pop that is a son of a gun. And all I did was spray everything, the springs, the latch, everything. And I came back the next day, and it was black, powdery, like a powder coat to it. And it's ridiculous. Everything moves freely, nice and smooth. I can pull my latch. I didn't adjust anything. And I can now pull my latch without breaking the cable. My cable was about to break. Anyway, this ain't about all that. But let's see what it does to this wheel. This is just going to be my spare. As soon as I fix the plug in a tire, I can put my my spare, full size spare, back on this, and then use my wheel. The only reason I'm not swapping, just straight swapping, is because my all my wheels use different wheels. All my tires use different wheels, which have a different offset, and that's what it's mainly about. I wouldn't even mind if it looked different, to be honest. It's the offset. I don't want one of them off 2 inches from the rest of everything else. So we're gonna do a whole thing on this. We're gonna do the fronts, and I'm gonna show you how all of these spots get cleaned up nicely with just a freaking paper towel. No wire brushes, nothing like that. But I got that spot, and it's about 60 seconds or whatever, 2-3 minutes ago now, and it's getting good at this point. So you notice how it's even kind of turning black already. But we got most of it off, so I'm gonna let this sit till tomorrow. I might even put another drop on it later, just so it has plenty to. We're talking a drop, you guys. It's not like this stuff's expensive, but you don't need. It smells bad. It stays on your. You want to wear gloves. not do what I do. But look, it keeps eating it. It just keeps eating more and more of that darkness. It's not dirty. I've already wiped this stuff down. It's actually cleaning it up. So imagine the stuff that you don't need a high polish to. You can just come by with a scuffing pad, or even a brush if you want. But I wouldn't start digging in too much. Just get a buffer pad and get as much as you can. And theoretically, even if you have rust left behind, it will. If you put you put a couple dabs on what you're going to leave behind, and let that stuff dry. After you're done cleaning, I just put a little too much on there that I don't need. We'll see what it does to this. So just remember, we did a little bit on this stuff too. So we'll come back and see what that looks like. Do a little drop on that. Okay. Just come by and I want to see what it does to that section. But anyway, stuff's amazing, you guys. I'm just going to let it sit there till tomorrow. I'm cleaning a lot of shit right now. It's just everything's stupid. Or we'll put it over here by the weed plants. I'm sure they really want to breathe that.